Well, welcome back to Bryasnston Sports Club, where we're going to bring you the final of the JBA mixed pairs, which is actually a dream final. Michelle, what do you think? Between Jerry Baker and Hans Schlieser, it was
I think it's going to
probably
be
on the
good bowls.
cards from this morning that we sort of predicted it. Although Jackie van Rensburg gave Jerry a run for his money. I think it should be an outstanding game. I think once again, seeing that the one side of the green is a little sluggish, it could be a battle of the leads, putting pressure on the skips, but we're in for a great afternoon and feast of bowls.
So what you've got here is you've got an all-morning side final for the 22-23 season. Oh, it's 23-24 season. And we've got the Schlissers, Michelet and Heinz playing against Haley Erasmus. I've been calling her Greyling all morning, but it's actually Haley Erasmus and Jerry Baker. Michelet and Haley leading against Jerry Baker and Heinz Schlesser at the back.
Your prediction? Hard to predict. I wouldn't like to predict. But
No,
the only certainty is that Morningside are going to win the title.
shall we take a friendly bet on this, Cliff? Who do you pick?
I'll go for Jerry, I think.
All right, then I'll take the Schlissers.
So Heinz will be very cross with me. I mean, I'd love them to win another title. But
Well, this is the first final they're in together, mixed final they're in together. In 2021,
like
Heinz.
he bought a hat for the occasion.
It does look like it. In 2021, he won the mixed pairs with Natalie Kuman from Kalani. So he's no stranger to a final.
And we lost to Jerry in the trips together about 3 years ago. Hans has been out, this must be his 14th or 15th final matches. So he's a formidable opponent, but as we saw in the last game, Jerry pulled out all the stops in the last 2 heats. Haley played the only bad head of the game and played 2 absolute crackerjack shots. I think they turned the game around. So hopefully we're in for a great game of bowls today. Gone a little bit overcast, it's cooling down. I think the green will slow down a little bit.
The players will be glad for that, I'm sure.
And of course without our sponsors. Shield, thank you very much. Charles Graham, your team, and obviously Academy Brush Plus One, Aero Bowls, Personal Trust, Perfect Delivery,
Lavex, Barefoot Bowls.
Best Before, and all other upcoming sponsors that are on the wings. We look forward to having you on board. Lavex, and this is what we call the trial heads, where players get an opportunity to get a feel of the green, find the line and the rate, which they really win a great opener. They had a bad first one. Unusual to commentate with little signboards on the sides. Takes a little bit of getting used to. I was stating before with moving to a quantum era, which bends slightly less. Green looking, this rink looks a little heavier than what we've seen, but it hasn't been played on today. Doesn't seem to be pushing it a bit.
Yeah, and as predictable as ever, the backhand is a narrower hand. Okay. His first few ends are going to be tough for Haley. She's going to have to control her nerves.
Yeah. The least experienced, if you can call it that, in this amongst the four players.
Michelet's found the line.
Seem to play very well the last 4 or 5 legs in the semi. Nothing wrong with Haley's foot leg. Bacon Haley with the green stickers with demarcation on their bowls. For those of you who don't know the bowls, makes it easier to pick it up. Mine's Michelet, husband and wife, blue stickers. At least we won't have people walking past us like we've had the whole day, watching the traffic. We even had for those of you who were viewing earlier, we even had a bicycle ride past us, which
Yes.
I've never seen before. It's been an interesting morning. Breeze come up, could be a little bit tricky.
For those of you who were using the earlier link, you probably have the new link, that's why you're hearing me, but please send it to all your friends who might have been watching the earlier link. The link has changed, there's a new link for the finals. And yes, we are aware that there is a spelling error in the title that'll be corrected when it gets posted on the channel later. Right now, because of interrupting the streaming, that error needs to stay.
I'll send it. You've got
Have you got it?
a lot of requests.
This game is being streamed on Facebook as well, so if you can't find it under the YouTube JBA channel, JBA Bowls, Johannesburg Bowls, which would be strange because it will be there. So if you go onto the YouTube channel under Johannesburg Bowls Association, you will find the new link, click on it and watch away with the rest of us. On Facebook, the link has been posted.
I'm really looking forward to this clash. It should be an extremely good game. Looks like they've all got the memo for the final. Same shoes, same uniform.
Different hats.
I didn't get that memo this morning. Feeling Hans in the same blue era shoes. Flatmates.
And for our ladies cricket that are playing Australia this afternoon, the game should have already started. Ups to them. They've had a phenomenal run. A bit of fortune smiled on them to put them in this position, but go for it, girls. Do the job.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we've ever had a side in a World Cup cricket final. No,
A women's side, yes.
I think the men's always lost in the semi. Did you ever get to a final? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think back in yesteryear, I think the Hansi and the guys. But I'm not a great cricket fan, although I have found cricket to be quite exciting. But for me, obviously not as exciting as bowls.
We've only streamed on the one rink, so it'll take us a bit of time to work out this rink. It definitely looks slower to me.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think the rinks are the same. They seem to have been the same on 2, 3, and now this one where we've been all morning, and now this one.
Forehand, what we call coming towards us, we're sitting by the board, we see the scoreboard. Definitely slower.
To those who are watching for the first time or are new to bowls, watch their heads very carefully and watch the shots that are played. Because people think this is just a game of rolling a bigger ball towards a smaller ball, and it really isn't. There's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of technical stuff and thinking, outthinking your opponent. Eh? Uh-huh. Cheers.
Shell putting on her shield cap since 1964. Thanks again.
That's smart.
Shield,
Yellow and black.
yellow and black, like my old company Builders Warehouse. I actually went to a function yesterday and the whole thing was yellow and black. I thought I was back at my old job. Strange.
Okay, you can see the tension on faces.
No, it's just Hayley very, I think she's focused.
That's unusual for Jerry.
Yeah, it's definitely slow coming towards us.
I know a lot of people think it's horrible when you have your club mates in the same final, but the level of concentration that goes on, you don't even think about it. You just get on with the bowls and do your best to have your bowls as close as possible to that jack.
So Michelle, the only player here playing with Vincent, so the rest are playing with Eros. Sorry, also playing Vincent. Taylor playing with I always say it's what feels in the hand is what you play with.
I'm looking at him on the screen now and he's look quite catching in that hat that matches. All that's missing is the tea and cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, I think that's must have got inherited lately. Got a few outfits. The length is still looking for.
Michelle delivers it to Hans's feet, and he's very happy with that. He indicates to her whichever hand she prefers. She's tracking well.
Tracking very well there.
It's going to be a little bit behind, but that's good.
Good line there.
She's running a bit narrow and through. Shot. She's going to want to. She'll probably go around it on the outside, on the inside of Hayley's ball. Oh, good try. She's promoted her ball. Heavier, narrower line. She's going to want to go on the in. She does it.
Heavy.
She's also giving it a push, and she favors a heavier ball. Oh, and she can. Oh, just missed it. Hans doesn't mind a back ball, but I don't know how far through that will be.
Other skips would probably be jumping up and down and be mad.
But listen, he has the skill to change things.
Always amazes me when they stare at it.
Oh, good effort from Jerry. A bit short.
Ball sticking up is an orange.
What are you looking for, Hans? Hans, what are you looking
Sounds working.
Oh, you still can. I was wondering why I'm not hearing anything.
I was off, it seems.
I think we've
Sorry,
been
folks,
talking.
we've been talking to fresh air there, to each other, and Hayley has settled down. She's nailed the jack. She was struggling a bit. If you saw, she was short on her first, narrow on her second. Michelle didn't make the trip with her third.
I don't know how long we've been off for. Sorry about that, but mine was also off. I didn't switch it off.
Thank you to our sponsors again, Shield, just for the personal touch. If you're wanting to invest monies, personal trust are the people to speak to. And if you're a
Very
broker,
I don't know, showing batteries, but
What do you mean it keeps going off?
you'll see just now it goes
the
dead.
batteries
We're having some trouble with our batteries here. The sound keeps coming and going. We apologise for that. Hopefully no more glitches in the system. Through to Baker there.
And so the ever readies stopped being ready, and we needed a battery change. And the score is 2 to Baker and 1 to Schlesser.
Call for a slightly longer head, which is surprising because Michelet is pretty good on
On a heavy
on
shot.
yeah. And Hayley was dropping a little bit short. Hayley opting to play the swinging heavier hand. She didn't let that one go nicely, she held it a bit.
She dropped
The-
her head, you could see.
The
Her
weight
weight's
was
not
good.
bad. Just her line.
They still see this 1 yard.
Oh, we can see on the screen.
I think they should have an umpire doing the scorecard. I mean, I don't see the necessity to have a scoreboard. Yeah, Michelet on a good track here. She can hold it.
Yeah, very good opener for Michelet. The road to this final has not been easy for anybody. It's tough bowls. Everybody who enters this competition thinks they have a chance. And so when you get there and you get to the finals, even quarter-final stages, you must know you
Very
played
good
good
shot
ball.
from Haley.
Should I
Good
play
track.
more of the same?
A little bit heavier than the
She's gonna
last,
want
but she's
to
going to want to
promote
find the
hers
jack,
or find the
otherwise
jack.
a very good shot. Tacking it, it's always good on a heavy green to keep attacking the white, as they say, the kitty.
How long have you been playing?
How many toes, fingers, etc. have you got? No,
Not enough, clearly.
yeah, definitely not. I did stop for 18 years. As I say, often a lot of people say it's easy to stop this game, to give up, but yeah, I started in 1976
Okay. And where did you start playing?
at Emmarentia Bowling Club, which is now Protea.
Oh, that was such a good line. At
Very
Wayshaw.
good line, very, very good line. There's definitely a summer green now, not like this morning. That's a funny picture of Hans.
I'm
Did
just
we take-
looking at the bourgeois hat.
Huh?
Normally he wears a peak.
He's
Obviously
had
the sun
peak,
has
he's
been
had,
biting.
he's had a floppy, he's had a cricket hat, he's had a few.
Looks like it's got a good bend at the end there,
A
Cliffy.
late whip. Because it is supposedly an end drink, but we have brought it in a little bit.
Schlesses is still holding shot.
A very good line, yeah, if you can miss the front one. Yeah, just running a bit.
It's a good matching ball.
It's definitely harder, Michelle, this rink, because it's definitely not close like I expected. The woods. Looks
Yeah,
like
but to be fair, it's still
early
game
days.
is still new.
Yeah, it's a good one if he turns that ball.
Yeah,
Shot.
might even be two. Hans is changing his hand.
Good line. And he's drawn the shot.
And he's drawn the shot.
Jerry needs to just play up to it. He won't be short. Looks a little bit tight, but how much weight has he got? Yeah, he was a little bit tight.
He's knocked Michelet in for another shot. Hans will be looking to do the same with his last ball.
Once again, Andre Cruz watching Jerry, his friend and teammate, all the way from Saudi Arabia. Hope you're having a good time, Andre. We're all missing you here. See what Hans does here. Doesn't like
Hans
that,
is not happy with that shot.
but it's going to bend. I don't know what he's unhappy about because it bends that hand. That's a
He
great
was
shot.
unhappy and he pulled off a great shot. 3 that is to the Schlesses, and so the score is 4-2.
Depends how you say it, but it is 4-2.
Thank you for the comments that are coming through on WhatsApp. We appreciate your support.
And the support of our sponsors. Strange, Michelet's throwing it a little bit shorter now.
This final is brought to you by Academy Brushwear, Aero, Shield, Personal Trust, Perfect Delivery, Bryasnston.
Playing good bowls, Michelet here. She's definitely been slightly more consistent, although Haley's played one or two pearlers.
I've noticed with Michelet's game over the last couple of weeks that she's definitely trying to be more of a draw player. So she is inclined towards a heavier bowl. But in the last few weeks she has been doing really well with drawing.
It's funny, if I was Jerry, I would actually put on Michelet's hand.
But you've been saying that all day and it actually makes sense.
She's just letting Michelet dictate the game right now. Haley's definitely playing a harder hand because it's swinging with, and it's heavy. It's like winter grass with summer weight.
I wonder
It's always
why
difficult.
Jerry is calling her on that hand.
No, she asked earlier. She did ask, and I thought he was being kind. Yeah, she did nail one earlier on this hand, and she's
This
not
is looking good.
just
gonna
going to
be
run
short.
out. It's a very tricky hand. Looks.
Let's see how Michelet handles this hand.
Yeah, she's got the grass. She's not
got
far
the
yet.
weight.
She's not far yet. It's going to swing.
It suits her, you see.
Definitely got the measurement. Michelle. Very good try by Haley. Yeah. Just
I think Haley's nerves are still besting her at the moment. When she played so brilliantly on both greens this morning, both rinks she played on.
I think Jerry just must let her settle down and
Yeah.
and if she's struggling on that side of the green, move her as quickly as possible.
I agree, and there's nothing wrong with the strategy of actually getting in your opponent's way. Closing off the hand they prefer. Okay, covering the back balls. Okay, so when we say covering the back bowls, it means that he's matching the bowls, so if the jack does spring to the back, they don't go down with a giveaway 2 or 3. Instead, what actually happens is that they will only get one shot because your bowl is in the way, or it's cutting the shots down. It actually just changes the averages. Shot percentages, the reason why they're playing the open hand is because of shot percentage. It's way easier to get in on an open hand. If you have a look on the one side, all the bowls are on that side, so it's harder to get in to the jack on the
Answered
hand.
a great draw there.
Still open for Jerry though.
Well, he won't be short. Let's put it that way.
He needs to swing now.
Michelet.
Oh, he's swinging. Just on the side.
Oh. Oh, he's cut out a few.
Yeah, I think it's still
It's only 2, not 3 or 4.
very good call from Michelet.
I haven't changed the scoreboard. He's too wide, yeah, I think. Yeah.
His weight was superb. Jerry's still going to try and sneak in there. That jack is still too open.
He's short, I think. He came off the mat.
would definitely measure for 3. And they are measuring.
Could be 7-2, not 6-2. Let's have a look.
Now they've already taken out 2.
2, yeah.
Uh,
No. It's only 2. 3. That's what I said, 7-2. Tennis, that would be a tie break score. First time, 7-2. Now's the time to change Haley.
Yep.
I would say.
Yeah, she's had time to settle.
She'll earn a good line again.
Bit wide.
Yeah, I'm just playing with very, very good weight the whole game. See? Jerry read my mind. He's changed.
You didn't
Haley.
learn too well.
Read my mind. I've been saying that for a few heads now. Even if she gets in the way, it makes me Chalet think about it. Yeah, she's on a better line, but she hasn't got the weight.
Oh, she's wide.
Hasn't got the weight.
Next one.
Yeah, another even better line, this one. Just right.
It's a better bowl from Haley.
We've got Jackie here with us. Jackie, who do you think's going to take this one?
Morningside.
That's what I said, so don't take... You must have been listening, but of the 2 mornings, as I said, the only certainty is Morningside's going to win it. But,
It's a difficult decision to make
Yeah.
because both Hans and Michelle are strong.
yeah.
Seasoned players. But you never discredit Jerry when he's down.
That's for sure. We saw it in the last game against
Yes.
you. Played 2 unbelievable shots in the second last head when Haley broke down, if you can call it that, in the second last head. So it's a better line here. She's not far here. If you can stop.
She just needs a shot to get her confidence back.
Much better.
Good Haley.
Okay, you've given away who you're yelling for.
Well, they beat us. And I support underdogs.
Okay, so
Paper, Jerry's team is an underdog.
Jackie Jansen van Rensburg says she supports the underdogs, and on paper Jerry's team is the underdog. But he counts for like 4 bowlers in one. So I
Jerry's
think
only human.
But sometimes bowlers are inhuman. Jackie, do you not think that this green
very
is a
good
lot
line.
slower than what you played on? It looks a lot like a summer green. This looks a lot slower, the pace.
Definitely stickier than I thought it would
Yeah. Maybe because it hasn't been played on today. I'm not sure. But it's definitely slow.
be. Problem is that the hand is different weights.
Yeah.
And with the lines being a little bit tricky, it's difficult to manage.
It's pulled up very quickly.
What did I go through, man?
got the weight. No.
Touches that bar.
That looks better line here. He hasn't got the weight.
What? Sheila is wanting to play.
I think
and
it's a
shoot ball
strange
through.
shot to me. I think it's a bit
Very
strange.
strange.
I
What's
also
the
think so.
advantage of that?
I think it's a crazy call, but that's maybe I'm a conservative player.
Okay, let's try. He's on track. Oh no. Oh,
Sure, he got away with that one. That was a crazy call. Jackie, what do you think? I don't know what the advantage of that was. The extra one.
I think that one was hold. I think that one's holding shot.
It's 3 down, she says.
If he pulls it for a 4, it could be 4-5.
Yeah.
And if you rest the ball out anyway, the option's got on that hand.
It was a crazy shot. Although it is swinging at the death, that backhand, so maybe she was scared he'd pump it in.
If the goal is to move the ball, then
I would
move
have.
the ball will be tight up to the jack.
Jerry. I think Jerry has no option but to play his backhand. Turn those bowls, turn those 2 shot bowls. He's not far here. Not far. Oh. You have enough way. No, he got the shot. Big turnover there.
So the score is 7-3.
Pretty interesting head. That's probably been the most interesting head of the game so far. Crucial that he got that. He would have been in trouble. He would have been 10-2 down. Needs to score again this head. Jerry seems to be saying it's heavy.
He wanted that much.
Yeah. Anyway, to get one.
He's probably something frustrated with
It's better, yeah. I'm not so sure. It pulls up very quickly, this hand. It's not that quick.
Roll 2,
I
roll
didn't think she was that wide, personally. I knew thought she was better than that.
Sure. Laser looks.
Jerry asking for the mower with a blade, without, not just a mower. It is heavier. This rink I could see. It's definitely changed, Michelle, the green. It's even this hand's not swinging like
Very
it was.
definitely. And the heavier green will suit Michelle.
Put it in.
Jerry telling Haley not to worry about it, just to take her line and draw the shot. Oh, she's gone a bit narrow. No, it's walking a bit. I know, but now it's ducking.
She hasn't got enough weight, I don't think,
Yes,
for that line.
line. Michelle sounded surprised when she was down.
Yes. But pretty for the mat, it looks like her woods are closer. You know, you're always biased when it's your woods.
This is a very good ball.
Very unlucky. Good weight. Be interesting to see what Jerry plays here. I think he's just got to try to draw in front of those blue balls.
Well, I think Hans is definitely going to try and get the shot ball out.
Or to touch one of those balls on a slightly better surface. I think Jerry would be playing his backhand and split those two front balls and run on. Oh, I'm not wrong. That's what he's going to play, it looks like. No, he's drawing it. I thought he was going to play that hand and
he's
split
pushing
those
it,
two.
look.
He's got a brilliant line here. What a good try. Very, very good try. He's not happy at all with the green. He's shaking his head. He's playing the wrong shot for the screen. He should be playing.
And there we go. Hans is coming in.
Hans was never going to be short.
Scratching a bit, but you're covering the area.
Now that this is a good line from Jerry. Has he got the weight? No, he hasn't got the weight. He's certainly not enjoying this green.
I think Hans is
Played the
gonna
wrong
get
shot.
ball out.
As I said, I think he should play that shot with a lot more weight. Chop on those woods. Hans,
Amazing,
look,
it's
he's not
not
up.
holding.
He's not up. You've got to be up, Hans. You just told him he was 3 yards short, lady.
Through.
Now you want him up. Won't comment on that one. What a good line here. Here's number one. What a great draw.
What a draw.
Really. Hans should have been also slightly tighter. Jerry also sitting on the bank. Had a lot of that today.
Must be frustrating the hell out of him. I know it would be frustrating. Well, they held him too.
Very good draw on that hand.
Hans is probably to try and come in. Second shot ball. Fall in. Or draw it.
I think he's going to play the four. I think he's going to look for a chop and lie.
Yep, you're right, yep. There you go.
He's got one out. It's only one. It was a slightly negative weight. I would have played a lot more weight.
But this green is
Yeah.
actually really proving to be a conundrum.
It seems to be changing all the time. So closing the gap, 7-5. I think Jerry got let off that head. Hans had lots of opportunity to turn any of those woods.
And he's
That's
still falling
7-4.
along. 3 to 3.
7-3.
Long one again.
I think he knows that Hans is pretty good on the running shot, so maybe the longer length limits him. It's not far, yeah. Very good there. Not gonna make it.
That's a surprising finish, isn't it? Just shows you that the bowlers aren't sure what this green is going to do. But
Yeah.
we're in the fifth end already and that is still happening.
I think we're on the sixth set, should we?
Yeah, playing the
Seven. I think the scoreboard's wrong. Can I have a Coke, please? Yeah, please. Very good, yeah. No, just inside the line, misread that one.
Although weight is good.
Weight's good.
Oh no, she threw longer than the other ball. How tricky.
Shleigh's got to stay with it. Yeah.
What a shot. They picked up the jack and put her ball right next to it in the ditch.
He's not happy with that, Jerry. Shook his head. It's not like him to show so much emotion. He's normally dead. Pan. He's frustrated.
Not enjoying that
No.
game.
Thank you. Getting liquid refreshment thanks to Coke Zero.
Yeah, and compliments of JBA. Thanks to Anne for bringing it. And no, folks, it's not Charles Glass. Even though it had that psh.
But this foot is what a great attempt.
I don't think Hans has pushed it.
No, and he's a bit wide.
Got a good line.
Came back a long, long way. Wasn't that bad. It's only a foot short for another shot. And Jerry's just using this to get the pace.
He's looking good.
Very good attempt. That shouldn't hold.
Yeah. Skips knife, very short balls.
Very good.
He's gone
No,
narrow.
narrow.
No. Jerry's face showing absolute frustration with the green. And usually he's a deadpan kind of fella, so
So they could be lying too. Yeah, they must be lying too. Looks like the blue one's just in front of Jerry's ball.
Yeah, could be. Gotta play it carefully though, because if the bears off line and tips Jerry's. Oh, given it a good go.
Looking to turn the ball out.
So that's fine. Score is 8-4. They're playing the 8th end.
The shot there's 2 shots, but it was only one.
Yeah, and the ball was just in front.
Michelet, very good once again, putting the pressure on.
Yeah, and
You're
people are
looking
saying they
good,
can't
yeah.
hear me.
She can hold.
Thank you.
Why not? Where was it?
I know it was lying
Yeah.
here.
When you're up, you can get the shots. She was slightly
Okay,
offline.
folks. The earpiece slipped off my ear, and people told me they couldn't hear me. So hopefully we're back.
Michelet chasing a bit there was not a good shot. Strange that he's changing her hand. I know it's the righty shot, but let her settle down on Michelet's hand. But it's a very good line.
I see that they've pulled the length short. That's probably because of the trouble that the green is
Yeah,
giving.
he's happy with
Very
that.
good ball from Haley.
Did open it slightly, but oh, family rivalries creeping in there. She wanted to change her hand, and Hans quite rightly said don't. And she played that so quickly.
Oh, again.
She's not
Just
happy.
missed.
She's not happy with that. She didn't need that type of weight.
No. But because she's been playing the heavier bowl
Yeah,
and they've changed the length,
that's a very good line here. Just pulled her.
Hans is tracking for the jack or the ball.
It's very good, yeah. That's a very good wood. Jerry going to play to draw it on that hand.
When it leaves his hand, it really looks like it's traveling. And then it pulls up. Hans will try and promote his ball, will get Haley's out. He's playing slightly heavier.
Sure, that bent a lot with weight. Yeah. I thought Hans had more weight. I thought he would play with more weight. Jerry's starting to find this hand.
He's tracking
He's drawn the shot.
and he's drawn
Just
in.
about.
Oh, he's just run through. Could be close. Ah, it's
Yeah,
two down.
2 down. He said, as he said, he's finding that he's letting it go beautifully on that hand. He's getting a good bend. He needs to stop fighting the green and just play his normal game.
Well, Hans is bending again. Let's see what happens here.
Hans was a little bit negative that head. Let's see. Jerry tickles a jack. He can make a lot of shots here. He won't be short.
He wants to. He said he wanted to move the jack.
Oh, yeah, he's trying, yeah.
Potentially 3. There'll be a measure.
The 3. So it's 8-7. Jerry's starting to find it a little bit.
I think he stopped fighting the green.
Yeah.
He was really unhappy with the ring.
So I was going to bring the mat up.
So they're pulling the tape out. Hans
No,
thinks
that's
it's short.
certainly over. Unless I'm blind, I'm sure. Really looks over. to me.
Umpires today are Leon and Nico. And it's in.
It's in by a long way. I don't know if that was a tactic or, but it was never a measure, not even close to being short. Very good line here from her hand. Looks
Very
good.
smart to play the shorter ends. Level. She's also on a good line, but now she's going wide and she'll be heavy. No, she's not. This green is actually very deceptive.
Yeah, it's pulling up a lot quicker than we think.
I mean, it's leaving their hands at a speed
Quite
and then
difficult
pulling
to
up.
commentate at the speed because each hand's doing different things in the speed. It's not consistent. Again, a good line.
Yeah, can be short.
Yeah, didn't look.
Michelet's changed hands, so
I
Hayley's
would-
tactic has forced her to.
Yeah. That,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like changing hands like that.
Well, she picked up the jack, but it's gone in Hayley's favour. I think Hayley's holding shot now.
I think Anne. Oh, ask Anne maybe. I think. Well,
Hayley's cut it narrow. She's running
Right.
through. Hans is keeping Michelet on that hand.
strange I would play onto that shot ball. Because that hand whips like crazy. But she's not looking silly, yeah?
She's going to slide past, and
Slide
she does.
I think she had more chance on the other hand to rest on something. Pull the white, rest on the shot ball.
Jerry's looking a lot more relaxed now.
I'm coming up to the halfway mark of the game. Very tight.
Jerry's looking to consolidate, but he's going to be short.
Yeah, what a good line. But he did come off the mat slightly there as he let go. Perfect line. It's a good line for Hans's bowls. Just the weight. That hand seems to be travelling a little bit now.
This grass is changing all the time. It must be incredibly frustrating for the bowlers.
Trying, yeah. Very unlucky. A good way.
Hans is trying again. And again he runs through.
Not the best hit of the game.
So Hans and Michelet are one down at this point. And Jerry's gone a bit wider.
Wait again. Oh, I was going to look.
Cliffy and his jokes. We're having a quiet chuckle here.
What's Hans doing here? Can he?
Looks like he might be drawing.
That's a
And
great.
he's drawn the shots. Sure.
They seem to be having inward struggles, the two skips with the green, coming to terms with it.
So the score is 9-7 in favour of the Schlessers. And they are now playing the 10th end. Thank you to Era for their sponsorship and personal trust. Perfect Delivery, Plascon, Shield,
Academy,
Brushwear Academy,
Lifeway. Laugh X, Laugh Where, Laugh whatever.
Live X.
Laugh
Live
X.
X is our production company, and they're doing a sterling job, the guys. Very helpful and making sure everything runs technically perfect so that we can bring you this game at home.
Especially with load shedding, interference from towers. It's not as easy or simple as you might be seeing.
Okay. Angela has changed hands and it seems to be working for her. I think Hayley chasing on her hand was proving problematic and she changed hands. Also that side does seem to be a bit more sticky,
Yeah, and it's starting to swing a lot.
so it serves the heavier bowler. Hayley's changed hands and she sent it.
Yeah, she's not
It's
too
swinging
far.
though,
You want to rest on that bowl? She's brilliant.
and
Yeah.
she's got it. The crowd appreciates that. Everybody's
One of
clapping.
the best shots of the game. Look good from her hand. They had a shame shot.
Jerry calling on the same hand again.
It's not bad, Jeff. She beats that well. Very unlucky. It would have been right on. Didn't bend as much as the other one. She
No,
was
she
a little
took it
bit wider.
Yeah, she took it slightly wider. And she needed to catch the edge of that ball, and the weight would have brought her in for another.
Haley looking very tense this afternoon. I don't think he can stop with that weight. Really let it go. He didn't want to be short.
Jerry
Our
has,
money's on Jerry to nail it, yeah.
Jerry has started finding this side of the green. Oh, and as we say that, he's short.
He walked the mat. You can see where he's standing. He guided it with his feet, not with his arm.
Okay, let's see if Hans has adjusted. It looks like he has.
Very good attempt. Very good attempt.
Very good adjustment.
It's not as far as that. I'll buy what she's selling.
It would do for Hans to pick up that jack now, if he travels it back. But
He
I
won't
think
pick
he's
it up.
dropped
He
it.
jumped the mat as well. The guys are forcing, obviously, because of the weight, the heaviness of the green. Jerry should draw a bonus here,
He's gone wide again.
but he's going to bend. He's
Oh,
got
the
the weight.
shoulder's
He hasn't got,
bending.
he hasn't got the weight. Would have been there. And they're really struggling again. They had a patch of two heads, and now the last two heads Both skips struggling.
9-8, nothing in it. It's that kind of rink that the person who finds the jack first will get the shot. This is not an
Yeah,
easy
because
rink here
the
this
rink-
afternoon, folks. We've just seen Jerry practice his backswing. He's clearly not happy with the way that the green is running. But it's the same conditions for everybody, so whoever gets there first is going to get the shot.
Looks
It's
better
a good
here.
line.
Very good line. She can finish it.
No, she's going to be short.
Poor thing, it's just not running on that extra meter.
No, it's not finishing. This this rink is not finishing at all. You virtually have to dead draw it. There's no float space on this rink. Can't float it in. Michelet heavy. She's about a meter and a bit through. Jerry has changed Haley's hand again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
she
very good
pushed
line,
it.
yeah. Yeah, she's not far, yeah.
Yeah, she has. She's on it.
Yeah, Haley's turning the game a little bit. She's had two touches in a row. Heads in a row.
Michelet's trying. She's run through. Beyond her first ball.
Master tactician, because that's what I would have called. Just protect yourself now. You're back in the game. Only one behind. You don't want to disturb it. Let them spring it to your own wood. She's got the weight. She's very good, yeah. Very good.
She's
wood,
got
yeah.
the weight.
It's a great wood. It's a great, great wood. Probably the best wood on the green. She
Yes,
won't be
Michelet
up with
pushed
that
it.
one. No, she swung her arm around it. It's a happy swinger, as they say. No happy ending, but a happy swinger. Jerry must just try to draw another one up, the pressure on. Yeah, it's a good line, it just won't reach.
Won't reach.
Perfect line.
Hans is going to use control weight on this shot. Oh, he's trying to draw it. Ah, very good.
Oh, it's a great shot by Hans. That opens up the whole head. Again, he looks narrow and short. Really.
Hans is going to be playing onto his own ball. He needs a bit of a nudge.
I still hold.
There.
go to the back there, saying, where will Jack go? He's those front two balls. That side or that side?
That's all he's asking. He's asking whether Jack's going to go if Hans hits the front balls. Nice. Yeah, turn that ball's good. Okay, it's not the... Didn't you like? It's good. I nearly forgot it. Big discussion going on.
If Hans pushes his orange ball on the outside, he will knock Haley out, and if he stays, it'll be for three.
That's what
That's
he's
what
looking to.
he's looking at. But it's easier said than done on this rink.
It's not the easiest shot, but there's a chance.
Always. If he plays with the right weight and the right line, but that's where if he pulls this off, he's really done magnificently. He's trying.
Don't know if he's going to swing. It's not going to
No,
swing.
too wide.
Funny look from his wife there.
I think skips get a bad rap.
Huh?
You leave them in the crap and then you expect them to fix it and then shoot them a look when they don't.
So,
Even
been a bit
Superman has an off day.
there's been a few Star Wars scenes here. A lot of lasers flying around.
Oh,
Don't lose it again.
no, it'll stop.
Just made it. Jerry trying these tactics to unsettle Michelet. And Hans changing the length he's not thrown any consistent length. He's changed it all the time. Sometimes not a bad tactic when you want to come back into the game. Very good opener.
Very good start, well done.
Very, very happy with that start from Haley. Now we wait for Michelet's reply.
No.
No, she's a bit narrow.
Ready?
Mm.
One.
She runs a bit longer than Haley, so Haley's still holding shot.
Not going to reach with this one.
No, and she changed her line.
Yeah. There are a few lines on that hand, 'cause sometimes it looks much narrower than it finishes.
From what we've seen today, I would say that this is the worst drink on the screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well done, Michelet.
which one you lost?
Well, it looked like it was better. It was more evenly covered, but it's obviously because it's more evenly covered, it's just heavy. But the others had patches, so we did decide to use this for the final. You can blame me for it.
I wouldn't say that too loudly. Jerry will not be happy with you, Cliff.
I just
He's not enjoying this green.
no. That's a good line for Michelet's works.
And that's a good weight.
Yeah, it's a good line for her works.
Great adjustments from her first.
Jerry will definitely play the backhand. It's open. He's played it pretty well the last few heads.
I don't
This
know.
mustn't be short. Soccer score for anyone not watching this, not watching the soccer. 0-0 still Tottenham Chelsea after 26 minutes. Jerry with a great shot here. What a great shot. Said he's playing that hand well. He's finding it. Wasn't an easy shot to avoid the orange Haley's ball coming in. Hans looks narrow, yeah.
Very narrow.
He's going to play the other hand now. Show that he's ambidextrous.
He's playing it wide.
Very wide. Not sure about the weight either.
I think he's lost the weight because of the
Yeah.
wide line he took. Although his line was good.
I think he wanted to get to that blue ball. Have a weight. I don't think Hans has got the line with us either. No, it's fading away.
No. Jerry's going to do it
It's a
again, but
better
this
line.
time on a
Much
narrower
better
line.
line. Much better
He
line.
hasn't
I'm
got
not
the
sure
weight.
he hasn't got the weight. He jumped the mat. Looks wide to me.
Hans has played it with passion now.
Pure.
It was a good effort. One down. So Jerry
New
Baker
leader.
takes the lead for the first time in the game. And the score is 10-9. Jerry is elected to play the 2-meter mark mat again. Let's see what lengths he's calling her. It looks like T to T. She's pushed it hard, but it'll pull up, and it does. So T to T is the length. Have you noticed Hayley's setup ritual? The lock and load.
Very stiff.
Lock and load.
She's very,
It works for her.
very precise. That's what they say. If you do the same thing consistently all the time, very good line here. she's got the weight. Hasn't got the weight. Perez is in the same trouble he was on that second last hit in the previous game. Haley dropping 2 of those.
Very good ball from Michelet. Very, very good ball. Haley's changing her hand. She let it go a little untidily.
She held on to it.
And it's wide.
She held on to it.
Let's see if she's got enough
She
weight.
got the weight. She had a good line.
What a line.
I'm surprised that it's extra long because it's heavier that direction. I would have maybe thrown it shorter.
But with the trouble this rink is giving, short ends is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Michelet is also short on that.
The loosest hit of the game by far. You only got 1 ball within 2 yards of the jack. Shows you the difficulty of the pace and the line.
Like I said to you this morning, usually the semi-final is far better than the final.
Yeah, it has not been. You can hear by the amount of clapping that there's been.
Yes.
There hasn't been much to clap. Been 1 or 2 good shots. Such good weight.
The final you can depend on though, Cliffy, are the Shield product finishes
That's right.
for cars and other things that need silicone and polish, and even if you just want to have your boat smelling nice and pretty, you can rely on a Shield product. Very good weight from Heinz.
To have another corny crack.
No, I had cornflakes for lunch.
You can have. They're not shining here too well this afternoon.
Punny. Very punny, Cliff.
Funny or funny?
What a good ball from Jerry. And that's the shot.
Hans needs to also get back into the game a bit. He hasn't really changed much.
Oh, he's tracking for Jerry's ball. Oh, the jack. Just missed it. I must say, the camera setup that LiveX has got is really working well.
Very good. And
It's definitely improved
when our
from the beginning.
overheads come for the next tournament,
How are they going to put the overheads up?
we had it-
Scaffolding.
we hang it from our umbrella base. It works very nicely. You
Okay.
can see over the head here we're struggling a bit.
Hans chasing his ball down.
Just got caught. 1. Baker moves to 11-9. The difference, Michelle, for me in the last few years, that Hans hasn't really capitalized on Michelet having the slight edge on Haley.
I think they must get a point. I know with myself, when I'm fighting the green and I'm struggling with the rink, my frustration levels land up until I actually put myself in order.
Yeah.
The frustration levels actually land up defeating you more than the bowls do. And I think that
Some of the
both
great
skips
bowlers
are-
that I've played with in the late 70s, early 80s always said sometimes when you really feeling frustrated, just get on the mat and let it go for 1 or 2 bowls and you just get your rhythm back without overthinking. So often when we struggle, we overthink. Am I stepping? Am I doing this? In the end, you don't know what you're doing. Then you hold onto the wood or you jump the mat. So sometimes better just get on the mat and Find a
Let
line
one
and
rip.
let one. Not even heavy, just let it go. Don't think about much.
Michelet's on a good line. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
going
don't
to
know if she's
depend
going
on
to
her
finish.
weight.
I don't think she can finish. Yeah, she doesn't finish. I can feel the tension now. I'm starting to get tense.
Why? You're doing the bench playing.
But still, you feel for the players, you know. No one likes to lose a final. The screen has definitely got them all flummoxed. There's no one really playing consistently well. Michelet started off pretty well. And she's
And look how it's cut there. She went narrow.
that's not a. That's a. Certainly has not been a quality final at this stage.
Oh, well, we're playing the 14th end and it's been a struggle all the way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Haley's
that-
just given the shot away to Michelet. She was
Is
trying
this
to.
a turning point, as we've said?
She
Could
was
that-
trying to. Well, they're playing the 14th end, and
Yeah,
that's
it could be
a
a
telling
turning-
end.
I don't know if Michelet sent this one either.
Bearing in mind that
She's stepping backwards. She stepped backwards. She didn't.
bearing in mind that the Schlesers are 2 shots down.
That was a strange little hand touch.
Yeah, but how do you get cross with sorry, Cliff?
Hmm?
How do you get cross with sorry? Can't.
No.
You just grin
No
and bear it.
No one does it on purpose.
Exactly.
Jerry playing this hand well. Not far, yeah, I can tell you. Just, yeah, yeah.
Yes, talk about sneaking in.
But you see, that's a sign of class. When you know you've got a hand taped, you stick to that hand. It's really he's drawn round woods, inside woods on that hand. Very well. No, just running. Yeah, he's really out of sorts with his game, Hans, the last 5 or 6 heads. He hasn't changed anything. They've been stuck on 9 for quite a while. Just got to miss that. No. Oh,
No, it's not the shot.
not the shot.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Maybe, possibly. It's usually the more direct bowl.
Hans
In
is
line.
due for a shot now. Yeah,
Hans
he,
can touch this and make it a
he
sure
looks
thing.
better, yeah. He definitely looks better, yeah. Just
Yep,
touch it
he's
in.
done it.
Yeah,
That was pressure.
pressure.
Hans
Yeah.
leading out lots of air as he approached the head.
Yeah, it's 4 heads in a row they haven't scored, Hans. I thought it felt a lot longer than that. I thought it was more heads. So it was his first shot on line for a while.
Jerry's going to try and draw this.
Sure.
And he's been doing well with those shots on that end.
He can't afford to nip his bowl out. Yeah, I think he is forced to draw. It's on a hell of
Oh,
a
he's
track
trying.
if he's got the weight.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
What a track he had. Just needed the weight. Perfect line.
This is a pressure shot for Heinz. Jerry's ball might just keep him out of that bend. See what he does. He's going around it. Jerry's done him a favour. And that's 2. And we are 11 each on the 14th end, a telling end in a bowls game. So now let's see whether they can actually get 2 in a row. When you've won an end, it's always good form to get the next end too. So let's see what they can do with that. Hans calling Michelet up. She's gone up 2 meters from the 2 meter mark to the front of her mat. And she's delivered it just shy of the 2 meter mark. It's a 3/4 end. Michelet's taken a wider line and she's heavy. No, she's not.
Pulled up very quick.
That left her hand like a bullet. I thought that was way past.
Pulling up that hand. So we do apologize. It's quite hard to read this rink. For even ourselves, thank God we're not playing on it.
I think today I'm glad I'm sitting on the bench.
Yeah, this rink is definitely trickier. Haley looks better, yeah? Oh, good try.
Michelet going for a second.
Good line again if she can bend. No, just a little tad wide. Just missed the line and the weight.
That's what happens when you try and nail it. Instead of just letting the ball go, and as a bowler we all do it. You know what you're doing, but sure. The desire to nail that jack and get there first, especially on a green like this one. Haley's consistency. Her balls are sitting next to each other. Michelet has changed her hand. Is it because she's in her line? Oh, and she's short again. You can see from the, if you look at your screen, you will see the difficulty in the green. You will see lots of lush, heavy grass, and then you will see patches. That has been compliments of the rain that we've actually had. But as Jerry chirped earlier, are they not cutting the lawn? The lawn with blades in the mower.
No, he said put blades in the mower or something. Got him.
This is a tough game. Tough rink, tough opposition. And my guess is it's the people who get there first that are going to win this game. Because it can be any pairs game.
Is it?
He's there.
Yes. Yeah, he was there. It didn't look like he threw it. Very good line here.
What is the speed of this rink? Has anybody measured it?
I would say it's probably about 11, 10 and a half, I'm not sure.
Okay, Jerry got second shot. Hans is going to be looking to put in another. At this point, they need to consolidate the previous end.
Hans
Oh, he
looks a
hasn't
bit
pushed
wide.
it.
I don't think he pushed it. Such a good line.
Haley's standing for Jerry. He's let it go.
Looks on a good track here if he can bend.
Yeah, it's the bend. Michelle catching Hans a little.
I think he's not too bad if he's got the weight.
Oh, yes. The coaching worked, Cliff. But she was right. He was jumping off the mat.
It's all about stress and trying to be up. You don't want to be short. You're using your body for weight. ~4 and a lovely day. We've had good weather today. We've been blessed with weather, blessed with good sponsors, good crowd.
Jerry's given it a chance. Oh, it's swinging across.
Oh. Two
To the Schlissers, and they lead by 13 to 11. And we are going to be playing the 16th end.
Try.
13-11 after 15, 3 heads to go.
Yep.
This is the head of the game. I think this could determine a lot.
Now we're playing the 16th end. If the Schlissers pick up again, it's going to make it
3 is very
hard.
hard for Jerry.
Very hard to come back, especially on this rank.
She let it go. It's not too bad, yeah. It's a great wood.
Very
Great.
good ball.
Oh, and right in. Great finish. That's what you want at the stage of the game.
The bowl is kissing the jack. Kissing cousins.
Can't see the lips from here.
Like I said, we're over 50, it's the eyes, Cliff.
I'm not that squint.
And
Good
he's
track
pushed
here.
it.
If she's pushed it, I'm not sure if she's up. No, she has not up.
Nope. Oh,
It's
she's got in her
unusual 'cause she's
own
normally
line.
pretty good at long
Yeah, but it
heads.
just shows you how tough this rink is playing. She's been so consistent. I mean, in her previous game, she could easily have been player of the match.
Steady, you'll ask her to stop. Oh,
Come on, 2 on there.
It's a good ball.
Jerry needs one in the head or just past the head so he can attack it.
Well, she's tried harder, but has she given too much now?
You're going to ask her to stop, maybe. Unless she sits on that wood.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. Well done.
she got a good result. She was in the ditch otherwise.
Yeah, that was a lucky result, actually. Michelle playing a bit wider than her last.
Yeah, she's very good, yeah.
Yeah, but she
Wherever
took.
she
She was
stops.
taking the weight off with.
3 great woods.
Oh,
That was unlucky.
she was spot on.
Sure.
She was too accurate there.
Is that the turning point?
You're in the turning point, Cliff.
I like the point. Tactics to call the leader. He's going to tell her, I think, to play inside her wood with a bit of weight. Take that,
He's going to want
Right.
her to split those
split
balls.
those two balls, I think, yeah.
That's what I'd play. I'd play to split those balls or pick up the jack.
So never mind. So he's going to change anyway. So I know sometimes I think like that.
Yeah, she's got to play with a little bit of weight inside.
Yeah, she's got to play with passion. She hasn't played
Just
narrow
outside the line. Oh,
enough. No, that was only right. She had the shot by mistake. But it's still a crap thing to happen.
she was a touch wide. She had the right shot, right
Listen,
blow.
if she hadn't have had that weight, she would have had the
She was
jack.
unlucky. She was very unlucky. What would you play if you were Hans now? I'd play to
I'd
in that
play
ball.
I'd
to
play
beat
to
that ball.
Haley's ball.
Yeah.
I'd
And if you
rest
happen
that
to
ball.
rest that ball right
Yeah.
out, it would be good. Don't come near the head. I wouldn't come near the head. Yeah, he's playing it.
Do we know if there are any balls on the lip? Let's have a look. Let's wait for him to play.
There must be. I think Michelet must have a ball near the lip.
Michelet is lying. Oh, what a ball.
Jerry's going to have a flap at it on the backhand. Split it, put the jack in the box.
Well, it would be bad if he did it on that hand because Michelet and Heinz have each got a bowl
Well,
just behind
yeah.
Haley's here. And Haley's
I don't
bowl
think he
is
can
too
play
far
his
to the...
man. I'm not sure what he can get a terrible result and whip his own ball. He doesn't want to whip his own ball out on
No, definitely
No,
not.
he is
No, he's
playing it.
playing it.
He is playing it.
Let's see. Too wide.
Yeah.
That took one of them out.
You have one ball here at the back. This one. No. I'll touch. You can touch. You touch. You didn't touch.
No.
No, I'll touch.
Okay, a little dispute over whether one was a toucher. That's been settled. And Haley didn't have any touches. Heinz is going to try and rest that ball now or get it out. Oh, he's trying very hard.
Oh, it's not the worst
And
ball.
he did it.
I can feel the tension mounting.
Yes. Well,
Don't know
it's
if he
near the
can
end.
hold. I
Oh,
don't know if he
Jerry's
can
trying.
hold. Don't know if he can hold. Oh, and he got his own ball. That's exactly what I said could happen.
And that's what he was worried about. But he had to go for it.
It's still 3. Didn't make much difference. It's nice when the husband listens to his wife. Happy wife is a happy life, as we know.
Yes.
So he better play the shot she's asked.
Right, and he qualified it. He said he'll try.
I'll try. Quite difficult to change hands now on the screen. because you don't want to come. You know, he's
A
got a
bit
good
narrow
line.
for it.
No, he's got a good line. He just don't have the weight. Oh, it's not the best wood. Ah, that's a bit of.
Yeah, they're holding 4. Michelle's corrected, it's 3. Jerry's trying again. This time
He's not. It's not far here.
he's not silly this time. And
Same
Hans's
again.
bowl was in the right place. Right time. And so the score is 14-11.
Jerry keeps
We've
him in the
played-
game there. If you
we've-
drop a 3 there, they were in trouble.
We are now playing the 17th end. So penultimate end, key end. Michelle takes the mat up 2 meters again. Hans standing on a 3/4 mark at the back.
Okay, we're just going to have a battery swap. So we haven't left you.
Please stay tuned. It's just
We're back live with LiveX and the JBA final between Jerry Baker and Heinz Schlesser.
Hayley's
Yeah,
tracking
Hayley's
nicely.
tracking very well here.
And she's on the ball.
Surprised Heinz called a shorter head. He had Haley at 6s and 7s on the longer. Michelet's trying here.
Mm.
Just gonna run past. Very
But that's
good
behind.
shot. Heinz is happy with that.
Looks further behind from here, but when you have a look at it, it's not that far behind.
Pulls up quick.
Hayley again, dumping her bowl.
Dumped that one. But it was a good dump.
It sounded terrible, Cliff.
Wasn't such a
And-
good dump. She definitely dumped it.
Yeah.
Useful. That's a big word for a tall guy. Hey, stop. Looks quite quick
He's
here.
asked for
No,
contact.
she's quick.
She's too wide.
Too quick. She wasn't that wide. She was quick.
Jerry calling an additional meter on Hayley, saying that she'll count if she gets it there. And she's certainly trying.
She's a bit narrow.
She needs to slip her own ball.
Such good weight wasted.
Oh,
Could
not
be.
bad. I think they've got 2. I think you're feeling the tension more than they are, Cliff.
I am. Is the score right? The score can't be right.
The
Is it
score's
14
right.
Is it 14?
14-11. The 17th. Hans and Michelet need to consolidate or at least keep it down to a 1 on this end to leave the pressure behind them for the last end.
Not sure if it'll bend with that weight.
Yeah, he needed to be
Far
a
too
bit
much
narrow
weight.
with that.
I think he should be looking for a second shot with his first ball.
I don't think he did that on purpose.
No, I think he was looking to chop on that wood.
Jerry's going to want to cover Michelet's ball at the back and take away the possibility of moving that jack on that side. And he's trying, but he's... Oh! He had a little bit of a walk there. He was on track to hit Haley's front bowl, and his bowl shifted with the grass.
Could this be the change in the game?
Hans is running after his ball.
I don't think he's trying. I think he's heavy.
The pressure's on you.
Hans has not played a lot of good shots in the last. Last set was his best for a while. He's letting Jerry in here.
They're holding 3, which actually then,
For the wood to come.
yeah, they're holding 3, and if Hans doesn't do something here, and Jerry manages to put his third ball in, they will be 1 up.
This is the crucial shot of the game for Hans.
Yes, yes, it
Got to
is.
get second shot in this. I would never have allowed him to play that first shot, because they did discuss that he could chop on those woods. He just had to draw. Oh, he
Oh,
looks
he took a
narrow.
drive.
That's
So
a
a little
terrible.
couple moment there.
They're not happy with that one. I would have drawn there. But
On
anyway,
this green,
that's why I'm sitting here and he's playing, I suppose.
Jerry's trying to make it. They pick up a 4.
New leader.
New leader, 15-14 in the last end.
Photo finish, folks. We could have an extra head. Let's see if I'm right.
Let's see.
Not a good forward to drop. Chelsea, Tottenham still 0-0 at half time.
How are the cricket girls doing? If anybody out there knows how the cricketers are doing, let us know, please. Jerry had a word with Haley.
Yeah, they're sticking to the short. I agree with him because Haley was dropping short. $156 for 6 Australia, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, good line here from Haley. That's better. It's much better from Haley. Very good. Big BMT. It's good BMT from Haley.
The pressure's on Michelet now.
Very good weight. Very good weight. The best 2 openers we've had from the leads together for a while.
So the update on the cricketers, thanks to Tracy Harrington, is that the Australian women got 156 runs and we're into bat now. Go South Africa.
held on to that one a little bit, but can she hold with that weight?
Yeah, she's. Yep. Weighted shots, and she knocked that Haley out. She was lucky with that result. She
Yeah,
let it
she was
go. Very
running
funny.
and she was a little narrow. Got a good result. Looks like an Indian red Indian party on the other side. The smoke is blowing. Everyone's smoking from the tension. Oh,
And the crowd goes, oh.
they must just draw another one. Yeah, it's a
Tension
better
is
line here. It's got a
Tension is
much better line
definitely
here.
high here.
She's got a very... just kicked out a little bit. She was unlucky. It kicked out.
But it's also kicking out down at the bottom there.
Drifted a little bit. She looked better than that.
Well, that's not a bad bowl. That finish was actually in a good place.
We're in for a great finish.
Hans was very, very happy with that.
After being cucked out. His wife, they made up. That's the quickest make-up and break-up I've seen. Only took 3 minutes.
Yeah, but you can't hold on to that stuff at this
No.
when you're playing a final.
See, Cherry let it go nicely. Don't think he's got the
No.
weight.
No, he's rolling.
Is he? No, he hasn't got the weight.
He's short.
He let it go, nice, but he didn't. He's played a lot of
Hans
short
needs to
woods on
do-
that hand.
Hans needs to do something to protect that jack.
Let's see what Hans can he get. Yeah, he's trying it.
Ah, well done, Hans. He's drawn the shot. Thing is, it's still exposed for Jerry.
Yeah. I think Jerry's got to play. He's either got a dead draw. I'm surprised. I thought he might play through on his backhand, but
That that backhand is blocked now. But he's trying.
hell of a track.
They actually hold more than two now.
They're holding.
He needs to cover those back balls now. Forget the
Yeah,
draw, cover
yeah.
the back balls.
I would have called the back ball
For sure.
because Jerry whips that kitty through. No, I don't like this one. I don't think he's got the weight.
He's trying to fall into Jerry's line. Yeah. Actually, that was giving Jerry a sato there. Jerry's on the inside of that bowl. He's either going to get the bowl or the jack, and then it's good night nurse.
Let's see what he does. No, he's backing himself to draw it. Strange when he'd been playing the backhand better.
There we go.
Hell of a line. Very good track here.
If anybody can, the Baker Man can!
That says it all, folks. Jerry has drawn the shots, leaving Heinz with a hell of a shot to actually come back and take this game across the line. Like I said earlier,
Said he'll
if I were
back
Heinz,
himself.
I would have tucked that ball away if I could have. But easier said than done, and I'm sitting on the bench.
I think he's got to play through there, but she's calling him to play the backhand. He He's got to play the 4-hand because
He's
he's
got
got to
to.
make it 2 to win the game.
And also because if he collects the
Yeah.
jack,
Yeah,
it's
all
going to
in their
come to
favour.
her bowl.
He's got
rather.
to go out.
The other way,
sideways.
way will take the jack back to them. So he's
Jerry
got to try.
Baker, the miracle man again. He's played some absolute. It's
Well,
been
that's
a
the best
difference
shot
today.
he's played the whole game.
Yeah, the most pressured one as well. I said he gave him a sighter, as we say.
Yeah.
He was unlucky. Another half foot across. See what he does, yeah? He's narrow.
And Haley and Jerry very happy celebrating their win.
14.
16-14.
A great finish, as we said it would be.
Yep.
Photo finish. Game wasn't of utmost high standard. It had its moments, but Jerry Maker comes up tops again.
This last end was the telling end.
And a great game, and thank you for joining us today.
Yep, the finals, the JBA mixed finals held here at Bryasnston Sports today. Great weather, great bowls,
Great
and great
sponsors.
company.
Thank you to Shield, Plascon, Era Bowls, LiveX,
Personal trust, perfect delivery.
All of you, Academy, Brushware, Plascon. And if we've left you out, very well bowled and great finish to a great day's bowls. And thanks, Michelle. Great having
Thank you, Cliffy.
Hopefully we don't have to wait for the next mixed tournament.
It was entertaining.
Can be
Take
my
care.
right-hand lady anytime.
Thank you, Cliffy.
And thanks
Cheers,
a lot.
guys.
Thanks for a great afternoon.
Enjoy the
and a
rest of
great
your
day.
Sunday.
Big BMT.